All right, let's see if we can get you started on something today. Then I can still come down tomorrow and help you wherever you need help. At least this will get you started on doing something today. So go to your Blackboard and find the OCP that you want to export. Because Canvas is split up by OCPs the same way that Focus is. So if you have all your assignments in one course on Blackboard, but you have OCPs on on Canvas, we're gonna have to figure out how to split those. But I'll show you how to export from here. So go to your OCP in Blackboard. I'm gonna go down to over here on the left, Packages and Utilities. Then go to Export. So we're gonna go up here to Export Package. I leave these the same. I leave these two dots the same. Down here, I hit Select All because I figure it's safer to have more than I need than less than I need. Stuff like calendar I don't use, but it definitely gets all my lessons in there. So then you're going to go to Submit. Once you go to Submit, it's going to tell you that it's sending you an email. Let's just go ahead and go through it. So yeah, it'll tell you here that it's sending an email. So that email is going to look similar to this. I did it already once. It's going to say it's in the control panel. To get back to that now, you want to go back to Export and Archive and go over to the Archive. It was listed right there. So you go back to Export and Archive and stay where it lands you at, and you'll have the export listed here. I've got two of them now because I've done it twice. Just click on that. It'll start the download. It should be in your downloads folder. So once you have the export from there, then you're going to go over to Canvas, go to your OCP that you want to import it into, and you're going to go over to all right, so I didn't need to be on the home page. So you want to be on the home page, import existing content. You're going to tell it that you're importing from Blackboard. Then you're going to go find the file that you just downloaded in the downloads folder. Leave everything else the same. I don't think we need to do anything with question banks because it'll import your test and create question banks. Then hit Add to Import Queue. That's all I did. I will tell you it's going to be a mess. If you use folders in Blackboard, they don't use folders in Canvas. So everything that you have in folders is just going to be all listed there. You're going to have to organize it. It's all organized by modules. So what I did with mine is what I used to have in folders, I organized as modules. So for example, week 1 was in a folder, and then inside of there I had other folders named like keyboarding skills. So what I had to do in here was create a module with week 1 and then put everything under there and kind of try to organize it myself. This is a text header. They talked about that in the Canvas yesterday, the Canvas seminar. I indent things like this to make it obvious that is underneath it there. But organization is, it took me probably 10 hours to organize everything in all of my OCPs. But that's how you import it. That's how you export it from Blackboard and get it over here. Once it's over here, it's just organization, getting everything organized and looking nice. And like I said, if you only used one course in Blackboard, but you have, more than one OCP in here, you may want to import it all into one OCP and then trim that down to where it needs to be. Then import it again to the other OCP and trim that down to what belongs in that OCP. But that's how you export it from Blackboard and import it into Canvas.